God made frogs very unique and special. Did you know that there are over 4,900 species of frogs worldwide? Scientists continue to search for new ones and estimate that there are more than 1,000 frog species that have yet to be discovered. Now that's a lot of frogs. If you gathered a group of fish together, they'd be called a school. A group of turtles would be called a bale, but a large group of frogs is called an army. Do you think that's why army colors are green? While most people believe that frogs are just green, they actually come in an assortment of colors. That includes green, red, blue, black, and yellow. But if you see a small bright colored frog in the wild, be careful. It could be the poison dart frog, one of the most poisonous animals in the world. This frog is only poisonous when found in the wild, but just 1 milligram of poison is enough to kill about 10,000 mice. Oh, and by the way, a large group of mice is called a family. Most poisonous frogs in the poison dart family are often very small, but not as small as the Brazilian gold frog. Adult Brazilian gold frogs measure to only 9.8 millimeters in body length, which is smaller than half of a dime. Frogs can also get really big, like the African Goliath frog. According to the Guinness Book of Records, a captured Goliath frog measured 14.5 inches long. The Goliath frog can live up to 15 years in the wild, but in captivity, they can live up to 21 years. The longest lifespan ever recorded for a frog was a European common toad at 40 years. Speaking of toad, do you know the difference between a toad and a frog? They are both part of the frog family, but the word toad is usually used for frogs that have warty and dry skin and shorter hind legs. While that doesn't sound very appealing, those frog legs have become a delicacy. According to studies in 2009, the world market for frog legs is threatening to drive many species into extinction. It's estimated that up to 1 billion frogs are killed each year for food. Do you think Adam and Eve ate frog legs? Not likely. In the garden, they were vegetarians, eating only plant food. They coexisted in harmony with all of God's creations, including frogs. God created frogs just like He did everything else. So on what day were frogs created? Now there's a great debate. Some say frogs are water animals created on day 5. Others say land animals created on day 6. Frogs lay their eggs in the water. The eggs hatch and become tadpoles, sometimes called pollywogs. Tadpoles then undergo metamorphosis to adult stage, at which time they may leave the water and live on land. Frogs weren't born as tadpoles during creation week, so assuming God created them as fully formed frogs to live on land, we think they were created on day 6, along with other land animals. But the Bible doesn't really tell us, and none of us were there, so we can't know for certain. But what we do know is God created frogs, and He created them unique and special.